So the first thing that you guys got to do to break out of your comfort zone is number one, you guys got to acknowledge that you're comfortable. A lot of people in life, they're so defensive, right? They don't want to look in the mirror and be like, okay, this is me. I'm lazy. I don't have money. I'm out of shape. I don't know how to talk to girls. I'm not close to God. I have bad leadership skills. I have no life skills and experiences. I'm young. I'm not taking life serious. And they don't want to look in themselves in the mirror and say, okay, I'm fucked up. I need to work on myself. All right. A lot of people, they don't acknowledge the problem. They don't acknowledge that they themselves got to change. A lot of people in life, they're so comfortable with how they act. They're so comfortable with their fucking same habits, right? They love drinking, smoking. Oh, I'm comfortable. Yeah, I love going out. Oh, I love... They get so comfortable, right? So the first thing that you guys got to do to break out of that comfort zone is you got to acknowledge that you're the problem. Acknowledge that you're comfortable in life, all right? For example, right? I'm not perfect. I'm only 22 years old. But when I was 15, 16, back in high school, I was fucking lazy. And I was comfortable. Every day, I had a good opportunity. I lived in the ghetto, but I also went to a good private school. So I had the best of both worlds. I had a good school, right? If I want to go to college, if that was my path, what I wanted to do, I could have got good grades. I could have joined extracurricular. If I wanted to play sports in college, I could have go ahead, get a scholarship and play sports. But no, I was comfortable. I was lazy being comfortable. I was comfortable fucking coming home every day playing Fortnite and not pushing myself. So it got to the point where I was like, oh shit, I know I'm lazy. I know I'm not taking life serious. I know I should push myself, especially at a young age. I know I should be playing all these sports, but I'm not doing it. So I had to acknowledge that I was the problem. I was comfortable. All right. After number two, after you realize that you're the problem and that you're comfortable, you need to go ahead and get tired of how you are as a person. What I learned was after I was all comfortable being a fucking jackass at 15, 16, acting stupid and fucking playing video games all day, failing my classes and goofing off and jerking off to Nicki Minaj. Guess what I did, right? I got fucking sick and tired of how I was as a person. All right. I got sick and tired of it. I know I can be better. I know I have potential. God gave me my conscience and God gave me all these opportunities. God gave me a good family. God gave me a roof over my head. Even if I'm not rich, He gave me all these opportunities to do what I need to do to get rich as a person and get rich financially. So I got tired of how I was. And the next thing that I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to push myself. So next thing that you guys got to do is you guys got to start small first, all right? A lot of people, they try to, okay, I want to look like fucking Bradley Martin. Okay, I want to be a super top-notch boxer like Floyd Mayweather in 1 year. Oh, I want to make $1 million by the end of 2025. But guess what, guys? If you stretch too high, you're never going to get there because you got to work on your baby steps first, okay? So set small goals first. Start small to break out of the comfort zone. So if you're trying to break out of the comfort zone, maybe start small. Maybe you're in high school. Maybe you decide, okay, I got to go join that sport again. Start small. Work, go to practice every day. Start small. All right, maybe you need money. Okay, start small. Start working at McDonald's, all right? Work. Start small. Maybe you got to go ahead and eat healthier, all right? Cut out fast food every day. Eat a small little portion. Start small. Don't go for the big goals yet, because if you go for the big goals right away, all right, you're not working on those baby steps, then you're not realistically, you're not gonna hit $1 million by the end of the year. If you have fucking $0 to your name, maybe you might win the lottery, but guess what? That's unrealistic. So start small, right? So what I did was, when I started small, I cut out a lot of bad habits. I stopped playing video games. I stopped, doing bad habits. I stopped hanging around with goofballs, you know what I'm saying? And I slowly was joining a lot of activities. So right before senior year, and this is in 2019, right? Unk status, right? You guys calling me Unk already. So what I did was I slowly started joining activities again, right? I was doing combat sports again. I was playing football, right? I wanted to join the varsity football team because I quit football a long time ago. And I said, you know what? Before I end off the school year, I want to play football. All right, so I was doing all those activities. I was doing running, swimming, biathlons. You know what I'm saying? I was going to the gym during training. So as I slowly was getting tired of myself, I said, I'm going to start joining as much activities as I could, right? Baby steps. For school, since I was failing a lot of my classes, I was getting a lot of F's and D's and not pushing myself. Guess what I was doing? I was taking college credit classes, you know what I'm saying, to raise my GPA, to push myself, to take myself serious, and I had to pay for that course. So there was no excuses to fail. I could not fail, right? My mom paid for my course, and so I couldn't disappoint her, and I couldn't disappoint myself. And also I was like, okay, I have $0 to my name, right? I wanted to do YouTube. I need a laptop. I don't have money. I said, you know what? Let me work a job. So I started working at my landscaping job, right? Only 16 years old, working on the weekends, working during summer, working during Christmas, right? Trying to get paid. I was only getting paid $14 an hour, cutting grass, learning different life skills and experiences. Guys, right? even if it's not like making money or experiences, maybe you want to go ahead and try and get out. Maybe you're a shy person. When I was in high school, I was fucking shy, bro. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was lonely. I couldn't relate to anybody. I said, I just wasn't a people person. So maybe you're trying to be like me, where you're trying to break out of that shy bubble category, all right? And maybe you're trying to be an extrovert. You know what I'm saying? Because communication and talking and interacting with people is a good, important skill, right? With making money, trying to get your girlfriend, trying to persuade people to, to be the best versions of themselves. You got to know how to communicate. You got to know how to be extrovert. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that every day you got to be loud and bubbly, but when it comes time to being loud and bubbly and being confident, you need to learn. So maybe you're trying to bust out of the bubble. Start small, right? You're comfortable with being shy. Get uncomfortable. Maybe every day you can go ahead and try talking to new people. Maybe every day, right? This is one of my techniques too, how I got more comfortable with talking with people. You just work with people that you're comfortable with. Maybe you're young, you're working a 9 to 5 job. Tell your cousin, tell your friend that you always talk to growing up and you're comfortable with talking to him every day. Tell him work with you or work with him. And then you have somebody at the job. And then you're going to get more comfortable, and then you're going to start interacting with other people. Then you get more comfortable with those other people. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to the point, you got to start small, all right, to get uncomfortable, okay? So as you guys progress with more, as you progress more in life, you guys just got to start joining more activities, okay? Get out there, get different life skills and experiences, broaden your horizon, get out there. So after making small baby steps, pretty much, guys, all you guys got to do is just start joining a lot of different activities, and pretty much this is going to be able to build up your confidence skills and your experiences and your skill sets and blah blah blah. So once you build up your confidence and just getting out there, getting involved in a lot of different things, you realize that at the end of the day, you're going to be out here with different life skills, experiences, money, income, meeting new people. You're going to be out of your comfort zone, all right? So once you get out of your comfort zone, it's pretty much how I look at it, is like, you know what? If I did this last year, if I was working 3 jobs, going to the gym, still training, doing sports, still making money, still had time to focus on my business, focus on my girlfriend, focus on traveling and with my family and doing this and that, then I can do it again this year, and I can do more, in fact. You know what I'm saying? And then the next year, I can be like, you know what? I did that shit even more, so let's up it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to the point where once you start realizing that, you can do as much as you can this year, and then next year you'll be like, okay, I can do more. Once you start getting in that mentality, you're not going to be comfortable. I promise you guys. You guys not going to be the type where, okay, yeah, I want to settle for less, blah, blah, blah. When you're like me, where you're on a mission, you're on a drive, you have goals, you have standards, and you have, like for me, right? Another thing that I'm going to tell you guys is you guys got to know where you want to be in life so that you guys can keep working and thriving. For me, my personal goal, my dream is, right, I want to be the best version of myself. In order for me to be the best version of myself, I need to be well-rounded in every aspect of my life, even if it's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, characteristics, life skills and experiences, with my business, what my relationships to other people is, my finances. You know what I'm saying? I got to be the best version of myself in every component possible. So once you have a big dream such as that, and you have high expectations and standards for yourself and for your people, you're never ever gonna live comfortably. You're gonna realize that if I settle for less, if I live comfortably right now, I will never achieve my dreams. All right? So when you have high expectations, you have a dream that you want to achieve, you are never going to get comfortable. And you realize that being in your fucking comfort zone is never going to get you anywhere. If you're quiet, if you're living comfortably, living with your parents, if you're, it's not a bad thing too, but if you're living comfortably, just living paycheck to paycheck and shit like that, or being out of shape and, being shy and timid and fucking, being arrogant and being cocky or jealous of your friends, guess what? It's never going to get you accomplish anything of your dreams, all right? So make sure that you guys set high standards for yourself. Another thing that I like to talk about too, guys, is you got to look at failure as something positive. So for example, I don't believe that failing anything. For example, right? You guys may wonder, what the fuck does that mean? For example, maybe when I was in high school, I was training every day. I went every day during football practice, during spring training, during summer training, conditioning, going to the gym, learning the plays, sitting down and watching walkthroughs and watching film and doing this and listening to my coach and running on my days off. And guess what? By the end of summer in July, I didn't make the team. I don't view that as a failure. Despite, right, even if the goal was to make the football team in August, right, when the season begins, and I was doing all of this, the lead up to it was, oh shit, fuck, I did all this work but it didn't work out, now I failed, right? People view it as a failing situation. For me, even if I didn't achieve that goal, the specific goal, like, okay, making the team, what did I acquire along the way? What are life attributes? What did it make me do, right? How did it make me stronger? So despite failing that objective in a sense, I did not view that as a failure. And this is not a real story, right? I made the team, but people could be doing that. People could be going through that same shit. You know what I'm saying? What did I acquire? I didn't view it as a negative. I viewed it as, despite, even if the objective wasn't achieved, what did I acquire along the journey? What are the positives? Did that make me get in more shape? Did that make me more dedicated? Did that make me more disciplined? Showing up even if I didn't want to work out and condition and run during summertime. I'd rather be home fucking playing Fortnite and, looking at Nicki Minaj. But guess what? That did not happen. Alright? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta discipline yourself. Right? What else did you learn? Did it make you more mentally resilient? Did it make you more stronger? Did it make you more closer with other people? Did it make you bust out of your comfort zone? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times is the reason why they're in comfort zone, they don't want to do this, they're blah blah blah, is because they're scared of failing. In a sense, they're scared of, okay, I may not make the team, so I'm never gonna try out, I'm never gonna push myself, I don't want to find out, I don't want to fail, oh, I'm never gonna talk to this girl because she might reject me. You can't look at life like that. All right, you got to go ahead and look at all the positives. Despite if you didn't achieve that objective, what have you acquired that made you more stronger, made you more resilient, more persistent, right? What did it teach you along the way, so the next time that you try again, you can fucking finally achieve that goal? So I feel like a lot of people in life, right, like I was telling you guys about my 40-year-old Fortnite friend, he's always streaming every day, he's always trying to put in the work, but he's never innovating, he's never adapting, he's never trying to change up his content and trying to go viral and repurpose his content. He's not trying to go ahead and clip his fucking videos and make it entertaining and edit it and post it on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram Reels. He's never adapting. I feel like the reason why is because he's comfortable. And I feel like the reason why he's comfortable is because he's scared of failing. Maybe he's scared of being rejected. Maybe he's scared of, oh, I don't have the confidence, I don't believe in myself to get this shit done. He's scared. So I feel like at the end of the day, the reason why people are living so comfortably is because they're scared. They're scared of something. They're scared of going out of their comfort zone. They're scared of talking to people. They're scared of failing. They're scared of going through mentally and physical resilient activities and things. So you got to stop being scared. All right, whatever that it is, even if you haven't achieved your goal, even if you didn't make the job and the team or whatever, what did you learn along the way that made you stronger? And you can use those same exact things that you learned and apply it to another situation. You can go ahead and get even stronger. This will make you more you're angry and hungry to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Makes you more, woo, I want to get that shit done. All right, and one more thing before I leave: surround yourself with people who wants you to be the better version of themselves. Your friend wants to be a better version of yourself. You want to be a better version of yourself, right? You guys work together and you guys push each other. If you're hanging around a lot of stupid friends, they have no goals, they're lazy, blah blah blah, they don't want to work hard, guess what, guys? You're going to be influenced by these people. These friends are going to hold you back. So change who you surround yourself with, all right? And if you can't find people who's like-minded like you got to go ahead and take this journey alone until you find people that's similar, like-minded in your space, okay? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys for another video. Yes, sir.